I hope everything's working. I expect everything's all broken. So, yeah, how are we all doing? Let me just start my music. Feeling dull, are we? I've been having fun. Remember yesterday's debauchery? It's now a permanent feature. But it's linked to a channel point redemption. We've got a new channel point redemption called Chatmania. And when that gets activated, every message in chat that comes from a subscriber gets immediately sent straight out to TTS for a period of 2 minutes. It's not cheap though, and you can only do it twice in a stream. Unless, of course, I manually activate it myself, which I can do. So, but I'm not going to activate it just yet. Unless one of you has got enough channel points to activate it. In which case, go right ahead. But I will activate it later on. Once we've got a few more people around and it gets a bit more crazy, then it'll be absolutely mad. I have also been working on Hype Train. So if ever we get a Hype Train, which is rare on this channel, then we get a nice banner coming down. So we have to hope for a Hype Train to see if that ever works. But it's not something I've managed to test yet because I think I've only had 2 Hype Trains in my life. So, but it's there in case it ever happens. But yes, this is going to be fun now. We're turning into a TTS channel. So once we get enough people on the chat, chatting away, I shall see about manually activating Chatmania. I need to come up with a sound effect for it as well. But everything goes crazy at that point. Oh, but yes, it was certainly a laugh yesterday with the free chat, free TTS, Chatmania 2024. Hell, it could be the making of the channel or it could get me cancelled. Probably the latter. Acer laptop. This AMD laptop. That's my challenge today. I want to work out why the touchpad on it, the trackpad on it, isn't working. You can promise nothing. Oh, could all go horribly wrong. I want to work out why the trackpad's not working, and to do that I need to get at the trackpad. And to do that, I've got to work out how on earth you get into this monstrosity. I had a look at it yesterday, briefly, but failed miserably. And then I discovered a screw. I shall see if I can get it on camera. There is a screw. You can just about see it just there. Let's get in a bit closer. That screw there goes through the top of the keyboard part of the case down into the rest of it. And that screw is underneath the screen. So it rather looks like to get the keyboard off, I first have to remove the screen. Which is going to be interesting. Yes, we are to put it mildly, screwed, because it's underneath here. And you cannot get to it without first taking the screen off, and you can't take the screen off without first dismantling the whole of the screen. But I unscrewed every other screw I could find yesterday, and it was still attached at the back here. And then I spotted that screw. And it looks like my ads are still saying the wrong thing here. I thought I'd fix that. Any ideas? Well, my idea is undo even more screws. And dismantle the whole thing into its component pieces. So I have my trusty little screwdriver, and I'm going to get screwing. Oh, if you keep spending your channel points on saying hello, you'll never be able to afford Chatmania. Right, let's start dismantling this thing. Which means popping out these little plugs and what have you in the corners to get at the screws. And of course, once they're out, they never go in again. Right, so the screws for the screen are relatively short, 6mm maybe, with big flat heads. Need to remember that one. I'll probably go through all of this and then find that screw doesn't actually stop me from getting the keyboard out. And there's some other trick to it. Will I be able to remove the keyboard? Yes, no, or what's for lunch? Fools. Now, hopefully it's just unclipping around the edge. That's good, that's all come off. Don't want the clips at the top here to explode. I don't think they will. Put that to one side. Right. We've got 2 screws at the bottom here for the TFT panel hinge, I think. And 2 here which go through the inverter. So hopefully this should release the back of it, makes it floppy, that's good. Oh yes, especially where it goes through the hinge here, that's always where it's most brittle. Now that is... Yes, I'm going to need to undo these ones. So far these screws all look like they're the same. Right, the back of this is very floppy now and can come away, will it? No, it seems to be sticking in this corner over here. But the TFT itself is still well and truly hinged. So why is this not releasing? Is it just stuck round cable? It is just stuck round cable. Right, all that's holding this on now then is the wire for the camera and the 2 wires for the antennae. That is good. Can I now get at this screw from here? It would be nice. Yes, I can. But with this flapping around now, it's awkward. Very awkward. But I can actually get to this final screw. Yay! I hope that's the only one I need to find. Hello, Carrot House. Right, that might, if I'm lucky, be all I need to get into it. On the top side anyway, I've got all the stuff on the bottom side to sort out now. So I'm going to carefully close the lid down and clip it there so that I can flip the whole thing over and start dismantling the rest of it. Starting with the battery. Bye bye battery. Right, take out the hard drive. I found the hard drive caddy for this, the hard drive cradle. I thought it might be one of the ones in the little stack of components that I found, and it's the right one. So we have the actual hard drive caddy. I haven't got the right screws though, so it's a bit on the tight side, but it fits, which is good. And lots and lots and lots more screws. These are all 10mm ones apparently. Come on, out you come. I think my magnet is not quite strong enough on this screwdriver. Let's quickly recharge it. Yeah, absolutely. It's very lucky that I found that one. That's the screw for the DVD drive, which I shall just quickly pop out. It will. Come on, out you come. There we go, that's just released. And I shall pop this straight in back into the DVD drive. Keep that one safe. Right. This panel comes away now. Put that to one side. Now the myriad of other screws all around the edge. They don't make these things easy to get into. Far too many screws. One's in the hinge. What's this holiday in aid of then, Carrot House? National Lumberjack Weekend, is it? Family Day. Ooh. Very forward thinking of you. Right, we'll take the fan out. There's this one here. Trying to think if there are others. There's one hiding underneath here, which is an awkward one to get to. I think that one has to come out, but I'm not entirely certain. Is that all of them? Or are there others? I missed this one here. I think I've got them all. Apart from the one underneath the heatsink. They created a holiday to make you talk to your families. It's a bit dictatorial, isn't it? Thou shalt talk to thine family. Right, hopefully we're in now. Let's just flip this up. Hopefully now I can get in, although no guarantees. Actually, looking at it, I may not have needed to take that one off after all. I'm not sure. Looks like there are more little tiny screws down underneath the hinges here. Buried under there, which is... hopefully, actually, it doesn't need to, because this might... Ah, hello. This didn't want to come off yesterday. Yeah. Yes, I did need to take that one out, because this is all one solid piece here. In fact, am I going to have to take the whole of these hinge assemblies off? Maybe that's how you do it. You don't dismantle the screen. Maybe you undo these hinges here and then lift it all off. Ugh, this is a stupid design. Right, more screws. So we've got big ones on the outside of the hinges, smaller ones on the inside of the hinges. I think we might have exhausted him. Right, those can go in the box there. I know which sizes they are. Right, so that's lifted off the screen right. Losing my earbud. Right, that's interesting that that goes like that. Aha, so I might be able to undo this here. Not sure where that goes to. This one goes into here, into the LVDS connector. Undo this bit of masking tape, or whatever it is. Come on, out you come, out you come. There we go. Right, that's got the screen removed. I'll move that off to one side. I think these wires go down underneath somewhere, which is a pain. But I might be able to get the screen off now. Oh, more screws holding the screen, the keyboard on. Far too many screws. I think that must be all the screws now, surely. Or no, are these part of it? No, they're holding the keyboard itself in, which I might take out. Okay, keyboard gone. Now I can see where this one connects. That's gone. Ooh, we're nearly off. We're nearly off. Have I missed a screw here somewhere? Something missing here, and it's the one underneath the heatsink. Which can stay in the heatsink. And we are not off yet. I need to disconnect the trackpad. And we are inside. Oh. Now, I just want to remove these two UFL connectors. The white one goes to the outside. And we are now separated. Oh. So I could actually rebuild the screen now, I think, couldn't I? Oh, thank you very much, Cobb.
With 100 bits, Cock 2015 says.
Sheer 100 there, Acer, that's everywhere.
There are Acer bits everywhere, yes. Acer guts everywhere. Right. I wonder if that's the basic problem that I'm having. The cable looks slightly cockeyed for the trackpad, and I'm just wondering if it was just slightly misaligned. Because it knows that it's there. It just doesn't operate with it. And it says it's a PS2 device. That's probably because before it was choosing the wrong voice. Or maybe now it's just all broken. Probably the latter. The cable also looks very slightly mangled. So I'm wondering if it's got a broken trace in it. Let's see if I can get this on camera. That edge connector doesn't look too bad. But it's this portion of it here I'm more interested in. I think that's all okay there. It might just have been very slightly misaligned. Where are we? There we are. All looks okay to me. Oh, hello. No, it's just a speck of dust. Thought that was a short circuit then. Right. Shall we have some fun for 2 minutes? To celebrate getting into this. And see if this system works. Two whole minutes of fun.
Caritas 82.
We always have fun on your stream.
If you're a subscriber,
Caritas 82.
you get TTS.
Cop 2015 is one crazy guy.
Cobb 2015.
Crazy.
Run wild. Run wild.
Caritas 82.
We are into the Acer.
We are well into the Acer.
Cobb 2015.
Tip tips.
Sound like tits.
Caritas 82.
Crazy, crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely.
Oh.
Caritas 82.
Chat mini rocks.
COG 2015.
Crazy, 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 crazy nights.
"15 seconds left."
Caritas 82.
Welcome to Chatmania 2024. Where? Here, of course. Only on Magenco Tech's amazing stream.
Oh, you just missed it there, Cobb. Just missed it. You need to type faster. Okay, I have got the trackpad out now, so I can inspect it more closely. You might be right there, Carrot House. I'm sure it'll happen multiple times per stream. Right, let's have a closer inspection of this trackpad. So here is the incoming connector.
I love it.
Everything all looks good here. No broken tracks, no signs of any cracks or fractures. It all goes into one big epoxy blob. Ooh, I don't like the look of that resistor there. Looks a little bit on the crusty side. Might be cracked solder joints there. That does look a little cracked, so that might be a point of failure. There's very little else on here. A couple of capacitors, they look okay. I think I'd like to reflow that resistor. But that's really all there is on here besides lots and lots of traces. The issue with this laptop is that the trackpad doesn't work. Although I have had some life out of it in DOS, of all things. Absolutely I will. But I'm thinking that resistor there is not happy. Though it seems pretty well attached. So I don't think it's actually broken, but it's still not a good clean solder joint on it. So I'm going to reflow it anyway. That was my immediate thought when I had some life out of it in DOS, but the life that I had out of it in DOS was sporadic and not very good, so I'm not sure it was working that well. Just turn the soldering iron on. I thought I'd fixed this advert thing. Did I forget to turn it around in here? I did. Reload config. That should fix the adverts. So it's either going to be sort of a problem like this resistor is sporadic, or it's the cable connecting it was slightly misaligned, I think. But I say the operating system knows it's there, but it thinks it's a PS2 device, not a USB device. So whether it assumes it's there regardless, or whether it's actually detecting that it is there. I don't believe there's anything in the BIOS, no. Question is, can I power this up with it all dismantled like this? Before I do, I might as well sort out the thermal paste on the heatsink. It's not a driver issue because it's the same in Linux and in Windows. Tiny heatsink on this thing. Far too small for an AMD. Can we even get it to come off? Got it. Oh, this is crusty. Really crusty. I tried the keyboard shortcut for the enable disable, it did absolutely nothing. Right, those are reasonably clean again. Currently this has Windows Vista, though it was running Arch for a while. This is incredibly hard and crusty, this stuff. Already done that. It's currently running the driver which Snappy told me to install. I don't think I've ever known a heatsink be quite this crusty before. There, that's got it off. Now the GPU one actually has one of those thermal pads on it. So I'm just going to smush that, give it a bit more thickness. Then it'll reform itself again, like blue tack almost. There's very little dust in the air vent though, which is good. There was a post-it note on the trackpad when I got this saying trackpad not working. So this is something that's definitely been pre-diagnosed as dead. So although I've looked heavily into the software aspects with drivers and things, I do not believe there is a software problem. But I did exhaust all my ideas in that route just to be on the safe side, including multiple operating systems, multiple drivers, and all possible ways of getting it going. But of course there may be something I've missed. Right. Heatsink is back on. Let's put the fan back in. We don't want to blow up the AMD. Although I don't think I can attach it. Or can I? Yes, it looks like I can actually. I don't think this fan one affects the keyboard. It goes straight through into the circuit board, which is convenient. I'm thinking this one might be the same. No, that's just floppy. Don't, that's in enough. I can get more manic for if you like. Right, let's get inside this computer and wake up! Or I can stay as calm as I usually am. Let's connect up the keyboard. I hate connecting these things up. Okay, keyboard connected. Oh yes, I just want to reflow this resistor quickly. Works better if it's plugged in. Right, we'll just wait for the soldering iron to warm up. I don't want to know what you were up all night doing, thank you.
I love it.
This is a good funky one, yes.
Nice.
I might as well reflow all the components while I'm here. 4 of them. I am planning a giggity. Yes, I've got to find the right clip. And then spend a week cutting it out. Okay, what reflowed? Right, let's have a look, see if I can get this going out of the case. Okay, now something to put it on. Hey, the boss is away. Let's run rampant. Okay, we are connected to VGA. We have keyboard plugged in. We have touchpad plugged in. Where does power go? Over here. Let's see what happens. I have power plugged in. Switch. I think it's that one. I have lights. We have power up. I am of course going to need the hard drive if I'm to test this. Let's just put Carrot House's mind at rest and look in the BIOS. If I can, if the keyboard's working. Keyboard's certainly working, but will it let me into the BIOS? Come on, give me the BIOS. F2 to enter setup. Thank you. Got to get it just the right time. Okay, that's the system information. We can set the time. We can set the video memory. We can change the boot options. We can set a password. We can set the boot order. And that's it. That's all there is in the BIOS on here. There's nothing at all for turning things on or off. Can't turn the audio on and off. You can't turn the touchpad on and off. You can't turn anything on and off. Right, I need to try and get the hard drive in now, don't I? Okay, hard drive is in. This is all still connected and happy. We should now be able to boot up into Windows. Fingers crossed. Good old Windows. Ran out of battery power. Eventually it might do something if I'm lucky. Nothing much yet, but it is Windows Vista. Take a while. Hard drive lights flashing away. Eventually it might get in. Still thinking. Or at least I hope it's still thinking. Oh, I heard things. I'll bet it's displaying on the internal display only, isn't it? Something silly like that. Hard drive light's still flashing away there though, so it's doing things. But nothing on the display yet. Probably displaying on internal. Can't get anything on FNF5. I noticed that there's some damage to this screen. Not the actual screen, the case. This mounting in the corner for the screen isn't. And it has signs of having been glued in the past. So that's obviously been repaired once before. That could do with being re-repaired at some point. Anything on the screen yet? Nope. FN F5 to change displays. Nope. I need the screen connected, I think. I think everyone's sleeping at the moment. I'm just quickly screwing the screen back together, keep it safe, and then see about reconnecting it. Oh, that's the wrong screw. That's the one I want. Right, let's turn this off and connect the screen up. Hope it boots up. Start Windows normally. Are we going to get Windows somewhere? I see a Windows logo in front of me. I think we've lulled Cobb to sleep. Still logging into Windows. Almost at the desktop. I'm not able to move the mouse though. If I press FN, F7. Ooh, it's working now. It didn't do this yesterday. I think we had two problems. One, it was turned off, and two, the cable was wonky. It wasn't even working in Linux before, regardless of settings. Yay! We have working touchpad. I think it was the thermal paste that did it. Everything works in Linux. Everything. Linux is perfect. There are zero flaws with it. Now I've got to try and put all this lot back together. Giant jigsaw puzzle. This is working a lot better than it was in DOS, where I'd sort of move my finger across and it would bounce all over the screen. Did someone say games? Maybe. If we have time. I need to get this lot back together again now. Before I do, I want to put a little bit of glue on that corner, the screw pillar. Unfortunately, I don't have any crazy glue or super glue to hand, but I do have the next best thing. JB Weld. We call things what they're really called in this country. We don't use baking soda and baking soda, it's sodium bicarbonate. We use proper chemical names in this country, like sodium bicarbonate and aluminium. Oops, I've got that bit to unscrew as well. What, aluminium? Or JB Weld? Okay, JB Weld. It's been a while since I've used this, so I hope it still works. I always end up mixing up far too much. I've run out of gloves. I need to get a new box. think that should do the job. I'm just going to screw it all back together now with it like that and hope that the screen holds everything in place while it dries. Sorry, cures. Right, 2 of these screws first. No, wrong ones. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. Are they the right screws? That must be the right screws. One goes there, certainly. Why won't that go in? I took this screw out of here just now. Screen's not actually that dirty. It's a bit dusty, but that's because it's in this room. I think I need to clean my cleaning cloths. Ended up more dirty than when I started. Earning your piece of mouldy bread? Well done there. Right, that's all clipped back together. 4 screws and it's done. The sound of success. Clip, clip, clip. That's one thing I do like about Apple Macs, certainly older ones. It's about the only thing I do like about them, mind. Is the chime. The sound of success. You fix a Mac, turn it on for the first time, and it goes bong. And you know you've hit the jackpot and got it working. With a PC you get beep, if you're lucky. I would like to raid when we finish today, yes. Not quite sure where we'll raid, but I would like to raid somewhere. Depends who's streaming. Thor is still streaming. He's usually finished by the time I'm done here, though. Right. Screen back in one piece. Put that to one side for now. 11 hours. Phew, amateur. You've got a whole weekend to catch up on. A whole weekend of abuse. Now, is there anything else I need to address in here before I put it all back together again? Bit of dust, but that's about all, I think. It's really quite a clean computer, this, for its age. Oh yes, this button here is loose. This one just here is broken away from its heat stakes. So I'll stick a bit of epoxy on it while I have it here. And the same this end, because this looks like it's been remelted at some point. I'll just go around them all and give them a bit of a touch up with some epoxy. Ah, here comes Mock Helix.
With channel points, Mokelix says,
Hello, boss.
Hello, Mock Helix. How you doing? Are you ready for a bit more insanity today? I've created a new system called Chatmania, which is a bit like what we were doing yesterday, but official. And for a limited period. You thought about it. Well, the first few are on the house. I'll trigger them myself. We had one earlier. It's best to save it for when there's a lot of people on chat. I don't think it will ever quite duplicate yesterday. What was wrong with it? Well, I'm not entirely certain. No, that doesn't go in there, does it? I think those are on the other side. Because it's working now, and I think it was a combination of the cable was twisted, so it wasn't making good contact, and also in Windows it was turned off, but that doesn't explain why it wasn't working in other operating systems like Linux, and also why the previous engineer had decided it was faulty. Now I've got to remember where all the screws go. I've got these two little screws here. Oh, they were keyboard. They were holding the keyboard in, those ones. So now we should be able to put this back together. Fingers crossed. I don't want to know what the F is. Absolutely. Flipping magic it is. It's flipping magic. That's flipping magic, that is. I can put in one of the horrible screws. Oh, absolutely, yes. I think that's all the screws on the top, actually, apart from the hinge screws, which I shall do towards the end. Maybe we should have a karaoke stream one day. It would certainly break the VOD. Copyright matches left, right and centre. More screws to go in. one, that's a hinge one. You have to be subscribed. If you're not a subscriber, it won't come out for you. It's limited to subscribers, I'm afraid. I didn't want any old bot coming in and spamming it.
Corridors 82.
Oh, we may have to refund his channel points.
I think that might happen. I'm afraid you have to be subscribed, yes.
Corridors 82.
Chat Mania is back.
Corridors 82.
Whoa.
Carrot House is a subscriber.
Majenko Tech.
Scary ghost.
Majenko Tech grins. Corridors 82.
Then again, I may be spamming it more than a bot would lol.
Well, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. I'm worried that I've got an awful lot of screws left over still. You're too slow, Carrot House. Maybe I should increase the time and unlock it so that it's available to everybody for a while. Right, let's plug the cable in for the trackpad if I can. I think I screwed it together too soon. Let's loosen it all off a bit around here. It would mean editing the source code though. And recompiling it and restarting it, which might crash the stream. I hate FPCs. Right, that's in now. I think I've got all the screws so far. try and get the keyboard connected. Looks like there's a bit of bending on the keyboard mounting here as well, where it's been forced in, slightly misaligned. A bit better. Two little screws for the keyboard. Yes, the streamer has unlimited channel points. Problem of doing things at strange angles and arm's length. I don't get to see things like the keyboard isn't properly inserted. Let's try that again. The command you're looking for is tips. Right, I suppose I need to reconnect the screen now, don't I? Actually, I've just realised I need to take the keyboard off again, don't I? There's another connector underneath it I need access to. Keyboard can be one of the last things to put back on. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. But I need access to that connector there for the webcam. Let's put the screen on first. Were the big ones on the inside or the outside? I can't remember. I'll find out in a moment when these bottom out early. Nope, big ones were on the inside. Except I don't think that one was. Is that not going in? Nope, must be on the outside for that one. In which case the other one is in wrong. I'll best move that one over. far too many screws. Wi-Fi cables through to the other side. Plug in the LVDS connector. Plug in the Wi-Fi connector. You just figured out the predictions, well done. It's all a matter of finding the right button. But it was working just now, so I would hope so. Let's just connect up the Wi-Fi. And this lovely old mini PCI card. It's actually dual band this, it has 5 gigahertz. It's an advanced one. Now to try and connect up these stupid UFL connectors. I hate UFL connectors. Got it. That's looking good. I think I'm ready to put the keyboard on now. Again. Right, 2 screws for the keyboard, again. Looking good. Where's the top strip bit? There it is. Lay the screen flat. And hopefully this will go in. crunch all the clips down. And it might be done. Got to put all the back together now. Ooh, I'll put these in. They don't want to be in yet. Neither does that one yet. That one in the corner that wants to be in. And the ones in the corners here as well for the hinges. I'm expecting to have screws left over. I always have screws left over. When I end up with too few screws that I want to worry, because I've obviously added screws where they weren't before. Have a good lurk. As long as you don't turn into a mire lurk. I appear to have two smaller screws kicking around here now, which I'm sure I didn't have before. And they're the kind of screws that went into the screen. I don't know where they've come from. Of course, I've now lost the cover for the hard drive, haven't I? Ah, there it is, next to my keyboard. Logical place for it. I'm going to see if these go into here. Will they fit that? Nope, too short. I don't know where they've come from. I gained 2 screws. No, I didn't take any screws out of the Wi-Fi card. Can't be important. All the screws that size I took out of the screen, I'm sure. Right, everything is back together. Got my doing? I'm trying to plug the monitor into the front. This laptop confuses me. It confuses the hell out of me. I see this, which is the webcam, and my brain immediately assumes and thinks this is the back of the laptop. So I'm forever having the thing the wrong way round. Because that to me says hinge. That's a hinge there. It does my head in. Because it's like, I immediately think of it as that. But it's the wrong end. So there's me trying to plug the monitor cable into the wrong end of the computer. Well, there's two little hinges or one big hinge. So I immediately see big hinge when I see that. I have battery light lit up. Here we go. Power on. We are booting. Yes, this is all OBS going through my Extron. It's an Extron RGB 300A, which I got for about £30 on eBay without a power supply, but just takes 12 volts DC. And a cheap USB 3 HDMI video capture dongle. And it works well. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Oh, absolutely, yes. From when I was in a boy band. We were out of sync. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. We still have mouse working. Back alley boys, more like. Well, I'll call this a win. That's working perfectly now. Not NSYNC. No, not NSYNC. Out of sync. Or asynchronous. All singing our own thing. At our own time. In our own key. As they were a year ago, but all be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. Now, what are we going to do with it? It'll go into my cupboard and never be touched again. It'll add to the stack of laptops that I'm building up. So, yeah, I'm going to call that a win. Way back a year ago. God, I'm so millennial. The start of this track always reminds me of, is it Kate Bush? Yes, it does have PCMCIA. Do I have a PCMCIA card to hand? I think I do. Gigabit Ethernet. It detects it. I'm not sure if it was running up that hill. It might have been Babushka. I'm going to have a listen to them now and work out which one it is. It might have been running up that hill. I can't remember. Oh, it's even found the software for it. Device driver installed. Is it this one? Turn it on. Ooh, hello. That's not right. What's going on there then? Oh, it's that thing is connected to the wrong place again, hasn't it? Why does it do that? Let's try this again. Okay. No, it's also coming out the wrong channel there. Got an awful buzz on this at the moment. Yes, Babushka. That bit, right at the beginning. So it's almost identical. Those couple of chords. Kate Bush, Babushka, definitely. That was ripped off. I have just found one thing I've missed out on this laptop. The all-important piece of plastic that goes behind the touchpad. I really can't be bothered with that. No, you don't really get strikes on Twitch. You get muted audio. Whether you've got matches or not. It's a broken system on Twitch. Well, there's a whole other section in now protecting it all, but I guess I should do really, but getting into it's an absolute nightmare. And if it shorts it, it's not that great a laptop, to be honest. I wouldn't be that upset. Yeah, here, let's just go OBS on here. I shall show you how broken Twitch is. Yeah, that one there. This is my list of VODs. Yesterday's VOD. Muted audio. Every single time I stream, I get muted audio on every stream. And every time I go in here and appeal muted audio, it's some random rubbish that I've never heard of at exactly 3 minutes. Sometimes there'll be 3 or 4 different tracks, all somehow playing at exactly 3 minutes. I mean, how can that possibly be that you've got multiple audio tracks all being identified at the same time? That's not physically possible, Twitch. And it's always at exactly 3 minutes. It's madness. So you then got to go through each and every one and manually appeal them, saying, I'm not using this in my stream. And then a couple of hours later it clears and you can you have your full VOD. But it's an absolute pain having to do that every single time you stream. It's madness. That's how broken Twitch is. Completely and utterly broken. And they just won't do anything about it. It'd be very easy for them to fix. All they have to do is say, is this at 3 minutes? Are there multiple tracks listed at the same time? Oh yes. It can't be real then. We'll ignore this. But no, it's just 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, all at the same time. Oh, they must all be real. The computer says so. The algorithm says they're real. It can be complete silence and it'll still find audio to match at 3 minutes. I've raised an issue on user voice saying, look, sort it out. Even if it's just as simple as anything that happens at exactly 3 minutes, ignore. And that's really the only way you can do anything about this sort of thing, is raise an issue on user voice. Still. It's only every stream that I have to do it for, so it's not that bad. Let's turn that off. I need to sort out that crackling coming from my other computer. In fact, I could probably do its audio digitally rather than going through the mixer, which would be better. Yeah, that is a win. Oh, look. Installing updates. God damn you, Vista. I'd installed all the updates. Where are these extra updates coming from? There's no more updates being produced. I've installed them all. Where are they? How are you finding 6 more? Let's pop into Godot for a moment. Right. I'm looking for Chatmania. And I want to take out these ifs. So it'll run for anybody. And I'm also going to go for, in start, change 120 to... Should we have 5 minutes? Let's have 5 minutes. 5 minutes of utter chaos. That might hopefully work. Copy that across to my Acer. And now this might crash the stream now. Wish me luck. Just recompiling. I've got it doing it nice and fast now. Takes a lot less time to rebuild everything. And we should be back. Right. Are we ready for some chaos for 5 minutes? It's 9:09. Time for some chaos. Oh, it won't let me do it. It says it's already been used twice. I would have thought that me being the streamer would be able to do it constantly. Maybe not. Let's just go in and edit it then.
Characters 82.
You better get a hold of the streamer.
Ah, seems to be doing it anyway. Oh,
Characters 82.
It's a bit of a stickler.
it's running regardless. Hang on, I've done this wrong.
Without using TTS by chewing 50 bits or more.
Oh, it's even picking up Nightbot. I did that wrong, didn't I?
Characters 82.
I hold the crown. I like this crown.
I forgot I need the if running. Let's try again. Sorry, Carrot House, it's not running. Just exporting new version and run again. Right. Now we can do it. Chat Mania! 5 minutes. Madness.
Majenko Tech.
Woo.
Characters 82.
Let's do this.
Let's do it indeed. Come on, Mock Helix. Pitch in.
Characters 82.
TTS, 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 TTS.
Majenko Tech.
Let's get going.
Majenko Tech.
Here, Bond Ghost.
Majenko Tech does a backflip. Characters 82.
I can hear Majenko typing. End of line.
Majenko Tech.
Aye, Mucklix.
Majenko Tech.
We need more chatters.
Characters 82.
Dance off party. WH.
Majenko Tech.
Chat, damn it.
Majenko Tech.
This Acer is now working perfectly. Time to play some games instead.
Characters 82.
I am a bot. A nice bot. I like to bot things that I do. Here a bot, there a bot, everywhere a bot bot.
Majenko Tech.
Tell us what it's all about, Carters.
Caritas 82.
This is Unreal. TTS is Unreal. Unreal is a game. Let's play a game. Let's play Unreal. That would be Unreal.
Majenko Tech.
I need to put together some Chatmania music.
Majenko Tech.
It's.
Caritas 82.
My bought fingers are getting tired. Oh, am I tired? Tired bought fingers.
Caritas 82. Majenko Tech.
E.
Caritas 82.
Fingers. Chicken fingers.
Majenko Tech.
Sometimes I dream of electric sheep.
Caritas 82.
Chatmania 2024.
Caritas 82.
Where is Mocalyx? We miss Mocalyx.
Majenko Tech.
We love TTS.
Caritas 82.
20 seconds left.
Majenko Tech.
I want to know where Cub is.
Caritas 82.
Oh, this is fun. Imagine if we had the whole gang here.
Caritas 82.
Fun times.
That was fun, wasn't it? Yes, it'd be far better with all the rest of the gang here. Dizyak and Cobb and Ben. It'd be far more manic. Hours, 12 minutes streaming and he's still going. Well, I'm torn between playing some Unreal or raiding Thor. Is anybody else live at the moment? Doesn't look like it. Just Thor. He must be finishing soon. Let's raid him. Unreal on Thursday. Okie dokie. Let's raid. Well, before we go. Where's my just me? Before we go. Acer laptop, touchpad now working. I'm happy. If you enjoyed this stream, you might want to follow the channel to find out when I'm streaming next. Subscribe so we can have even more fun, etc., etc. All these links that Carrot House Bot is pasting here. You can also tip the mods. There's one you need to add. Tip the mods. Carrot House. Carrot House. Exclamation mark tips. There we go. All money goes to the mods. I don't take any of that. So let's go raid Pirate Software. The raid has been created. 3 viewers are ready to raid. Wow. So many of us. Raid now. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta die. It's too short.
I'm so sad. And you wonder why I was afraid that I wasn't going to win. You wonder why. We talked about this for weeks. For weeks. I swear to God. This... I won, by the way. So for those who voted, thank you. Thank you. Everybody. I did still win. I still won. Even though